KwaZulu-Natal Premier Sihle Zikalala and civil society will today embark on a peace walk in Phoenix, north of Durban. The aim is to bring peace in the area that was a hot spot of racial tension during the recent unrest in the province. For more, let's now bring in our reporter Vusi Khumalo. Vusi, a very good morning to you. First of all, just give us an update of what's happening there.
Yes, good morning, Simpiwa. Yes, we are here in Phoenix, north of Durban. This is where the people of Phoenix, as well as the community-based, organizations from here in Phoenix, as well as government, and also, government led by Premier Sihle Zikalala and his cabinet members in the KwaZulu-Natal legislature, as well as community members who are also expected, community members of neighboring communities such as Amawoti and Inanda, because this has come at a time whereby it's about almost it's more than actually 2 months now, whereby people were murdered and killed in this area of Phoenix. 36 people to be exact, those people who were killed here in Phoenix, and 36 people, we're told that later on, as of the update of last month, we heard that 56 people were arrested for their different roles that led to the killing of 36 people here in area of Phoenix. And those people have already been charged for various crimes, including attempted murder as well as murder, and as well as in possession of unlicensed firearms. And also 7 security companies that are based here in Phoenix were also confiscated of their firearms, which were allegedly used in the commission of crime here in Phoenix. Let me step out of the shot so that Mhlengubane will show you the people are already starting to trickle in to the venue here in Phoenix to be part of this march. It's a 2.5 kilometer walk to be led by KwaZulu-Natal Premier with the clergy who are already here in attendance in order to ensure that they bring about peace and stability to address the issues of social cohesion here in Phoenix. This is an effort of building a united KwaZulu-Natal. As you know, that this area alone was the hotspot for racial tensions in KwaZulu-Natal during the unrest that swept through here in Phoenix, leading to the killings of 36 people, and also 56 people who were arrested for their roles here in Phoenix area north of Durban.
Now, Vusi, describe for us, if you can, the mood in Phoenix, because I know, and understandably so, that there's been a bit of tension between, two racial groups in that area as a result of, the looting and the violence that erupted in that particular area. So, has the tension died down? Is there still a cloud of fear in the air?
Well, the atmosphere here on the ground remains tense, but very, very calm, I must say. And you also recall that there's been other efforts of bringing about social cohesion between communities of Phoenix and other neighboring communities of Inanda and Amawoti, who were at lockerheads in mid-July during the social during the civil unrest and violence that swept through here. So there's been other engagements even before today's program. There's been other programs that bring about peace and stability in this area. But I must say that the situation is slowly coming back to being brought to stability. But at the moment, I can safely say that it remains tense but calm.
As the situation remains tense but calm and it's now stabilizing, what is the popular sentiment with regards to the upcoming local government elections? Are people keen? Are they enthusiastic about these upcoming elections?
Although I cannot say that they are very enthusiastic, but there are those communities or section of the communities that are saying that they are looking forward to casting their votes in order to ensure that they are being heard in the upcoming local government elections. Speaking to some of them earlier on, they did say that they are looking forward to having a hand in order to ensure that they bring about peace and stability. Remember that KwaZulu-Natal is one of those areas where there's violence, especially now that there are elections that are coming. But those people that we have spoken to are saying that they are looking forward to the elections. But they did say that the disturbances that took place here earlier on here in Phoenix will not have any say or will not impact. Their voting come May, November the 1st, or when it is time to vote on the country's upcoming local government election on the 1st of November.
And exacerbating the situation even further, Vusi, is that KwaZulu-Natal is known as a hotspot for political killings, especially as a build-up to local government elections and as well as national elections. And compounding the situation even further was the violence that happened in Phoenix. And just over the past weekend, 3 people were shot in a drive-by shooting in Inanda. So what's the situation? What's the atmosphere then in terms of people being afraid to go out to vote because they might be fearful that they could be in the firing line, perhaps?
There's that voter apathy that is always seen in every local government election as well as the general election. There's always been that apathy of people not very keen to go out and cast their vote. Well, but here I must say that those that we have spoken to are saying that they are willing to go and vote. But the violence that has been seen here is not even isolated in KwaZulu-Natal, but there are those heightened tensions that are usually seen during this time of the year, as we have also alluded earlier on about the killing of 3 people, including 2 women in Inanda over the weekend. But I must say that other communities, we are seeing peace and stability. Some other communities, there's peace and stabilities in other communities of KwaZulu-Natal. There are those pockets and pockets of areas which are experiencing problems. But having heard the KwaZulu-Natal Premier over the weekend did also ensure that, or asked all the relevant authorities to ensure that they do arrest the perpetrators of crime in KwaZulu-Natal, and saying that they must leave no stone unturned to ensure that everyone who's an alleged perpetrator is brought to book by the police in the country, saying that KwaZulu-Natal must be stabilized, especially now that the elections are around the corner.
You mentioned that the walk will be a 2-kilometer walk led by KZN Premier Sihle Zikalala. Where is he? Has the walk started? And just take us through the trail at which the walk will follow.
Okay, this is a Phoenix area. This is a sports ground, a local sports ground. The Premier has not arrived as yet, but we are told that it's just here around the corner, is having another engagement with some of the community members. If they are ready to start, so the Premier will then come and engage with some of the community members who are already waiting here. And also, we are seeing the clergy, the interfaith community organizations. They are also here. They will also be leading this sort of peace walk. It's a 2.5 kilometer walk. They will then from disembark. They will also embarking from here. Let me step out of the shot because cars are coming from here. There are also some community members here who are already here, have already arrived, but I must say that they are slowly trickling into this venue. There are not more than 50 so far, but the march was supposed to have started as 10 as per the invitation that we got. But what I can say that it hasn't started. I must say that we are also seeing police who are also out in their numbers to ensure that there is order and stability here in this area of Phoenix, which was the hotspot for the civil unrest that took place here in mid-July, leading to the killing of 36 people here in Phoenix alone, as well as more than 350 people just countrywide, including some parts of Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal in the main.
All right, Vusi, I'm going to let you go for now. We'll definitely touch base with you as soon as KZN Premier Sihle Zikalala starts the 2.5-kilometer walk, peace walk as it were. Thank you so much for joining us. That was our reporter there, Vusi Khumalo in Phoenix, and the Premier will be embarking on a 2-kilometer peace walk as a means of building social cohesion in the area of Phoenix following the violence that took place about 2 months ago. The national vaccine rollout